Good morning. Can you tell how excited I am? Do you see how free I am right now with my body? I got a new stream setup. All right. A little bit of a new stream setup. So you guys are going to have to do me a favor. It's a little bright. Let's adjust that. He's gone. How about that? Oh, yeah. So new stream setup. Going to be tinkering with it. Some of this stuff is hung up with tape, okay? But you didn't need to know that. But you got to let me know. How do you hear me? How's the sound? Looks like it's adjusting nice. I can move freely. I could go over here, or I could go over here. Yep, everything's moved around. Stand-up desk is installed, and we're back, baby. All right? Now, this is going to be wild. This is going to be a fun stream. We absolutely went bananas last week. Now, I know people are still pouring in, but I need to hear, and I'm going to ask multiple times throughout the stream today, who else made money on these plays this morning or last week? Literally, like just went nuclear last week. There's no other way to say it. Our plays went nuclear. Like multiple plus 500s. I mean, I don't care. Look at the ROI. Literally, absolutely insane on like everything. Just, and this is the painful one. You ready? I know everybody was wondering, but look at that last week. FanDuel never rebooted us. We never got the reboot from FanDuel. This one's going to be shown multiple times today because I'm still not over it. There's no other way to say it. Still not over it. I'm still disgruntled. Can't believe we didn't get the reboot. But we didn't get it. So we move on. All right, first thing we're going to do today, we're talking about weather, okay? You're talking NFL in December 7th. We got to talk weather, all right? But do me a favor. Let me know how we sound here, all right? I'm going to leave this. I'm going to try to get the microphone in one spot. I'm a little light. I'm so bright. I mean, I guess it doesn't look bad, though. Just bright. Yeah, you got to do me a favor and let me know what we're looking at here. Hold on. Let's see. I'm going to adjust this with you guys. Oh, it does go one darker. There we go. That might be a little bit better. All right. Dallas and Detroit, already done. Seattle and Atlanta, dome. Don't have to worry about it. Tennessee and Cleveland, snow is likely. This one's going to affect it. This one's going to be interesting. I do think that this game might be one to target because of the weather. I do think so. Good morning, TD King, a.k.a. Andrew. Good morning. Good morning to you, my friend. Andrew, I'm starting to get sad, man. Week 14, absolutely nuts. Where did the season go? Week 14 already. I see you. Appreciate you, Chris. Listen, miss you, man. Miss you, Chris. You know that's true. Don't be a stranger. Anytime, any place, you pop in, you say hello, you're getting shout out. Miss you, bro. PropsBot is on one. Dude, I'm telling you. Appreciate it, Andrew. It has been going wild. Like I was looking at it. We're still like 61% hit rate. NHL's interesting. We're like 67% hit rate on NHL, but you've got to parlay a lot of those plays together because of the points and the shots on goal and that kind of thing. But yeah, it's wild. And I'm so grateful and so excited to see where it goes because we're just getting started. Like this is our first year for all these sports. Literally, this confidence score it's the first year for all the sports. So you think it's good now? Well, check us out next year. And that's why we've added those 6-month plans and stuff. So you can just stick around the whole time at a reduced rate. Tennessee and Cleveland going to snow. I think that might bump up Quinshawn a little bit, in my opinion. We're going to have to take a look at that. Washington and Minnesota, dome, don't have to worry about it. Miami and the Jets, Very nice, sunny, a little bit cold, doesn't really matter. Should have no impact. Low wind, 9's not too bad still. Saints and Bucks. This game is one everybody's talking about. Definite rain showers. Like, do we really have to worry? Like, we've seen enough to know that the wind is probably a bigger impact on a game than rain, unless it's downpour. And I'm not entirely sure. So I did pull up something else here. Look at that. Look at that horseshoe sitting right there. Beautiful. Rain is likely throughout the game. It's going to be messy. High temperatures. Shots at the Colts. Makes me sad, clearly. High temperatures in the low 60s. Footing and hang on to the ball will be crucial. All this says to me, that's fine. All this screams to me is Jonathan Taylor. And I think everybody knows that, right? They already knew that going in, though. You already knew that going in, that that's what was going to be. So we're going to look at that. Pittsburgh, Baltimore, the rivalry. Love it. No weather really there. Cincinnati and the Bills. Bills are praying for snow here, although it didn't help them the last time they played Cincinnati. This is going to be an interesting game. We're going to talk about that. Denver and Vegas. Dome. Don't have to worry about it. Chicago and the Bears. Look at that. 18 degrees. Not going to be not going to be a problem for these guys. I don't think. These guys are both decent in the snow. Should be used to it. The Rams in Arizona, Houston and KC, just chilly. Oh, that's a good night game tonight. Philly and LA. This is going to be a good game tonight. I'm excited. We got some good games. All right, let's dive right into it. What do we got up here? Let's go put it over here. Let's look at the teams here on this screen. Over here, we will be using the app. Highest play. Oh my gosh, these lines are moving. A minute ago, it was Michael Pittman Jr. over like 17.5 longest reception. Malik Washington was the highest play this morning. And now look at it, Cedric Tillman. These are all over. I'm absolutely digging it. I love when the confidence score is dynamically adapting on the fly, super quick, because that means you guys are getting the best plays, and I love it. I'm excited to look at these games. All right, Seattle and the Falcons. Actually, you know what? We should probably let the sports books dictate what we're doing here, because that's where we're going to be placing our bets. Now, I hate how they do this. I didn't want that. Just take me home, baby. Take me home. Okay? Take me home. I don't care about none of that. Why is it you're selecting all the games for me? Let's claim it. Claim it. Don't take me to the game. Thank you. You know, I'm not even going to give him a shout out because I'm still salty about last week. Here we go. Miami and Benny and the Jets, right? 41.5 point total. Achane, obviously the favorite play here. Home or road favorite, excuse me. Achane, I bet we can get at better odds somewhere else. I bet you can play this as a straight somewhere. I'm going to have to put it with something else for the sake of the video. 139 is not bad. That ain't bad. You can play that as a straight. Best odds are always right there in that box right here. So you don't have to scroll, but if you want to scroll, you can scroll. All right, that's playable. And you know, the problem is I wish I could do Achane and then the Dolphins. What I think you can do is something like Achane, and because remember, touchdowns are volatile still. Achane and Dolphins plus 9.5. How about 7.5? There you go, minus 118. I mean, this isn't great odds, so I'm just going to play this. I mean, I'm gonna play these light because I'm not getting the best odds like you guys are gonna get. Make sure you guys are getting the best odds. Ladies and gentlemen, while I take a drink, talk to me. Ready? I'm gonna show you this right now. Anybody know what this is right here? This magic elixir. There's no Schvisky in it either. No Schviskies. No Schviskies. But what is this? Oh, we got questions coming in. Anybody? Come on. I don't know. Is this just a New York thing? Love the unders. We're going to talk about that, Chris. Like the new setup. Appreciate you, buddy. From one podcast streamer, whatever we call ourselves, content creators, degenerates, from one to another. Appreciate it. Definitely have some ideas for what I want to do. This is semi-permanent, but semi-temporary. We'll figure it out. We'll talk stream later. T, You know this Kobe photo right here. This was in the back of the other streams. Here we go. You know I love this one. Look at that. Woo-hoo-hoo! I love that photo. At the top, you guys have seen it already before. T's already seen it, but it says Girl Dad at the top. I absolutely love that one. Rejoin PropsBot. Oh, Chris. Yes, sir. We've got a Discord. It's entirely premium now. Like, it's all exclusive. You only get in with your PropsBot subscription. So I will hook you up, Chris. Chris, do me a favor. Reach out to me on X or something, and I will drop you the link. Can't be putting that link everywhere. That link is private now. You got to be in to get it. Good morning, Twins Dad, a.k.a. my boy Christian. Good morning, buddy. Good to see you. Hope you treated yourself to a nice coffee Friday. Get yourself some fancy one. Yes. All right. Eggnog. That's right. Eggnog, but not just any eggnog. Full fat. This thing is 100. This is 800 calories right here. 800 calories of creamy goodness. Could you imagine if I just poured it all over my keyboard? Oh, you'd see the fire in my eyes, I think. I'd be like, no. All right. I digress. We're back. Sorry about that. There's the first play, though. We already got a play down, and then we talk. We get a play, and then we talk. We get a play, and then we talk. We get a play, and then we talk. All right? I don't really have strong leans and anything else in this game. Weather looks fine, if I remember, right? The weather was fine for this game. So I think anything's in play. Achane's a guy I like. Waddle's always in play against this Jets team. The Jets, Breece Hall has been interesting catching the ball, but top play on the board, Malik Washington. So we got to play that. And then we're going to move right on. Got to play that. Top play on the board. Well, love some longest receptions, but there's the receptions for Malik or for, interesting. Wait, is that 3.5 somewhere? No, 4.5 everywhere. Okay. I was just curious. I'm just going to take the top play and move on because that is what it allows me to do. Where are you? Where are you? Longest reception. 13.5. Beautiful. Okay. Back. All right. We're moving on because that game is not worth too much of our time. What are we using here? I'm gonna use DK today because they've annoyed me. They've annoyed me. I know they don't care about my couple $100, but it's a personal thing. The Bills and Cincinnati. I loved the over going into this game, and I'm not saying I don't, but if we're gonna get this weather like they're talking about, we're gonna get 31 degrees, 11-mile-an-hour winds in Buffalo, definite snow, it says. Just something to consider. You know who I love in this game? Both of these guys to get in the end zone. Both of these guys to get in the end zone, I think is definitely in play. Longest receptions, passing touchdowns, receptions for Keon Coleman. I disagree with this one, to be honest, but, we don't always have to agree. I think this is definitely a combo week like this. Also, I do think you could even do this. Some combination of these guys right here. Okay? Some combination right here. Oh, appreciate you. Timothy Anderson, my guy. I appreciate you. I don't know if I've seen your name hopping in here before, but I want to shout you out. Say good morning. Hope you have a great day. Appreciate the love. And, listen, love having you on here, Timothy. Don't be a stranger. You got a great name, too. It's my brother's name, too. Great name, Timothy Anderson. So I think some combination here is the way to go. I think you either do Josh and James. That's an easy one. Okay. I'm just going to place like a wild volume at times. Then I'm just going to go light on these. I think you could do, I think you could go James Cook and Josh Allen. James Cook 2+, Josh to get 1. Actually, no, I'm just going to do 3 for all of them now because I'm just getting degenerate. Josh Allen for 2, James Cook for 1. Actually, I like that one actually a lot. All those I think are in play. All right. I think all those are in play this week. The Bills got to keep winning. This is a big AFC game. The Bengals need to win though too. So I know the weather's a little sloppy. I'm actually thinking that Joe Burrow's 2+ passing yardage play could be a thing here. Passing touchdowns. Where am I? There we go. Yeah, came back and threw for 2 last week. What's the best odds? Minus 150 on BetMGM. Man, we're getting text. You know what you do here? No T. Higgins, right? He came back. He did look for Gesicki last week. Touchdown King. He did look. I saw it. I was watching. He looked for Gesicki. So I don't think that's the worst play right there. I mean, honestly, for a first touchdown play, this kind of is interesting. $3 gets you $93. I'm going to run it right now. I'm going to run this right now. $3 gets me $93. We're going to run that. I'm going to do a little stack too with Burrow and Jamar Chase. Why can't I type here? Fingers aren't working. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Burrito. Joe Burrito. What did I want to look at? Gesicki? I think I was actually going to look at Gesicki. Oh, it's Gesicki, isn't it? Why is it not coming up? Why is he not in here? He was in here last week. Gesicki? Oh, there we go. Spell his name right. First touchdown. Wow. All right, well, we got pretty good odds here on DK here, so I don't hate that. And so this game is definitely a game you can stack up a little bit. Touchdowns are volatile, though. Keep that in mind. But something like this and Joe Burrow 2+, plus 112. It's not great, but it's just worth having some fun on. All right. And then on the flip side of the ball, Josh Allen at home running the ball. Let's take a look at Josh. What's Joshy Poo got here? Not Joa. And I am struggling to type. Let's see his rush yards. And let's look at just home games. How about that? Just home games, rushing yards at home. Oh, we were so close with Gesicki. You're right. You were right. It was close. You looked for him. Man, the worst would have been if he had gotten a PI or something. I had that happen. The Parker Washington thing still gets me right now. I really am. Oh, you know what? It's away that he runs more, isn't it? Yeah, he runs a little bit more away than he does at home. But honestly, I don't know. They like that quick pass stuff. They've been getting the ball out of his hands quick. And they like the rushing yards. Or you could just go passing and rushing here and capture everything he's got to offer in this game. What about Joe Burrow 2+? Here we go. This is what you came to see. Josh 250+. James Cook touchdown. I really want a Josh Allen touchdown there. Man, I can't believe we're not getting better odds on this. And what? That's kind of a lot to get to a 335. It's okay. It's not really great in my opinion. It's a lot higher than it should be. Plus 196 and just roll it out. I think that's fine, but I was hoping we could get it a little bit better. So maybe I don't like it. Oh, T. Higgins is back. My mistake. I still like all the plays, but it's not like just a super smash. Let's move on then. Saints and the Bucks. I like the Bucks to win this game. They probably win by 8.5 points. Mike Evans, Godwin's back, but Evans is not yet. And Baker Mayfield's playing, so 2+ passing touchdowns here for Baker. Whoa, we got all those plays still in here, don't we? I'll close those down. Whoops. 2+ for Baker is a minus 125. That seems free. That seems free. Do we get an Ibuka touchdown? How about that? Oh, Bucky's back, though, too. It's hard not to play him and Bucky together. If you want the correlation there, plus 192. Wow, it's higher for Bucky. Look at that, guys. Did you see that? All right, this is cool. Watch this. I got you, T. Look at this. Okay, so we've got a minus 125 for Baker, right? Throw him with Ibuka. Watch what happens. Okay, higher odds, plus 192. Throw him with Bucky and lose the correlation, plus 254. Don't tell me Bucky can't get a passing touchdown or a receiving touchdown. He got one last week. He got one last week. Bucky could absolutely get 2, actually. Give me Bucky 2+. How about that, T? Actually, I might want to play this. Let's see what the odds are over here. Plus 500. Bucky's getting 2. 2+. Bam. Bam. Bucky's getting 2. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to do Bucky to get 2, and then I'm going to reuse it. And I'm going to get spicy here and go with the Bucks minus 7.5. I love that. That's a plus 628. Oh, you know what? Let's get it right under let's get it right under. Yeah, Bucky and JT, I think, is very, very good. I'm going to have that for sure, T. I think off the top of my head right now, those would be my 2 favorite for sure. All right, wait. So Bucky, and then I wanted to do, sorry, I already had that in there. Guys, how's the sound, though, by the way? Is it super echoey? Does it sound okay? Does it sound good? Not just okay. We don't want to just shoot for it. Just okay. Alternate spread. Bucks minus 6.5. There we go. Yeah, give me the touchdown. Why not? Look at that. Oh, my guy. Absolutely. Listen, Tim, you will see nothing. May I call you Tim? You will see nothing other than positivity on this stream. I might complain a little, but it's all loving. It's all loving complaint, but it's very much a positive place. All right, there it is. I'm going to leave. I left it up here for a minute. No, nothing to do with the Josh Allen play here, by the way. I left it up here for a minute. I think I feel really good about it. Now, guys, listen, touchdowns are still volatile. The coach could do something like put Sean Tucker in inside the 3-yard line after Bucky's the one that got him all the way down there, got a break for a second even in the huddle, didn't run a play or, got to run his route at 50%, comes back fully rested and could get taken out of the game after that play or whatever. That happens. That kind of stuff happens. So touchdowns are volatile. Just, excuse me. Keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind. Touchdowns are volatile. All right. We're locking that one in, though. 10 for 64. I like that. It's one of my favorite 2-tutty plays. Why do I say that? Why have I been saying that? Who said that? This is a question to T. Yeah, Bucky and JT. Should we just lock that in, T, real quick? Might as well, right? I don't want to forget. I don't want to get to the end and forget. See, this is why I forget to post these things, because you see it. Look how many bets we already have. This is why I always forget to get back in there. Wait, what is the Colts? Is it minus 1.5? Sheesh, this game is tight. Man, we're getting slapped around with those odds, though, huh? JT and Bucky, plus 242. Bam. I love it. I love it. I freaking love it. You're giving me JT in a rain game, in a game that they know they don't want to throw. I don't care. He could touch the ball 45 times in this game. That is the way they're going to win today. Unless their defense wins it for them with, turnovers for Jacksonville and stuff. But that's the way they win. Or they lose. Whatever. They might lose. That's going to be sad. It's going to make me sad. Sorry, that was right into the mic. My apologies. Joe, check out the stand-up desk. Look at all the things I can do. Remember in Step Brothers, where he's like, now we have so much room for activities. We have so much room for activities in here. That is true. All right, we're moving on. I like placing these bets live on stream with you guys. Because then you guys know, I'm in this with you guys. There's no these are the things I'm playing, but you never really see it or whatever. I'm right in here with you. I got to be careful that I don't put out my username and password on here, but other than that, I'm open here. This is it. What were we using to guide us? Were we using Abuka? All those plays are fine. Let me see. Is there anything else from that game? I might circle back on these games. I like to get through the games for everybody in case you can only stay for a little while. But then I want to circle back. 29.5 point total here for Baker. That's probably fine. Devin Neal, Tez Johnson only had one last week. Mike Evans is not back, should be fine. Chris Godwin. You know what? This might be a spot for Chris Godwin. I don't know. It's weird. We just don't have a lot. We just don't have a lot in this. We don't have a lot of like data on this wide receiver core being whole or almost being whole because they were hurt so frequently and so early that it's hard to say. So did I do Bucky just straight up and them to win? I'll just do it. I just want to do everything for $5. I'm just keeping it. I'll go crazy here. All of a sudden I look and I have $600 in play. I'm like, Bucky rushing yards. How many snaps did he get last week? Sorry, I do think that there's a little bit more juice to squeeze out of this lemon, orange, mango. I love mangoes, so we'll go mangoes. Rush attempts. Last week came back and it had that many rushing attempts. Oh, guys. Do you see what I see? There you go. I know it's not great, but right there. Anywhere else? Oh, Profit X. Wow. We got so many on here now. They just get added all the time. I didn't even know we had rebet. Sweet. In case you guys didn't know, the Score Bet is formerly ESPN Bet. They have changed their name. And they've changed their name, and now they're relabeled. Sorry, you guys got to understand. I've always liked having like the pointer. You're giving presentation and you're like, if you can see over here and you got like the laser pointer and you're pointing at the screen, always was doing too much with that. So this is never going away. What is going on here? What's Bucky Balls? I don't even know what that is. What is that? Let's give somebody a shout out, like a new basketball company or something. Does Bucky Irving have an LLC that we don't know about called Bucky Balls? I didn't even look up what I wanted to. All thrown off. Just bet. Let's just do this. 60 plus and a touchdown, 70 plus. Oh, that's what I was doing. Sorry. Last time. I do think it's valuable here. I wanted to look at rushing yards or rushing attempts, 61.5. How many snaps did he have? 32. All right, so let's look at his last 20 games, okay? 20 or 10. Since he took over, I think, was around here. Okay, 32 is like his low. So let's just say, let's go like this. Let's say he gets 35 snaps in this game. That's what he's looking at. And rush attempts when he gets that many snaps. So you guys can see that when he gets this minimal amount of snaps, his normal amount here across home and away games, this is what he's looking at. I like this 16.5. If you can't do 16.5, I mean, I like that. I think it's worth getting that. Then I don't mind the rushing yardage at all. I'm just going to take whatever this is, straight up rush yards. 68.5, it looks like. Okay. Now let's take that. Perfect. Yep. And you could do that. You could do this and do his touchdown. All of that. All that's in play, in my opinion. Yeah, plus 212. I don't care. I'll do whatever. I just want to do some of this to track it. Obviously, you guys don't have to play all the volume I'm playing. I've always told you, true degenerate stuff. And I say that in a loving way. All right, we're moving on. What else we got here? What is all this? Didn't I just do this? I just did that, right? Okay. Seattle and Atlanta. Seattle? Yep. Thank you. Seattle's going to win this game. Tampa Bay, we could do like a money line one. We'll circle back. I think Seattle wins this game. Touchdowns are always tough for both of these teams. Look at this. You got two teams with two-headed monsters at running back, especially in the red zone. Good for the skin. Kenneth Walker, Zach Charbonnet. I don't know who it's going to be. You always have JSN in the mix. Then you've got Algier here. You've got Bijan. I think this game is kind of handled. So this kind of scares me a little bit. He's probably fine to score a touchdown because he is still Bijan Robinson. Bijan freaking Robinson. But I don't hate it if you want to stay away from it. I don't hate it if you want to stay away. I think Charbonnet is a good play today. I don't hate Kenneth Walker either. It could be a day where they both get theirs. You know, it could be a Charbonnet and Kenneth Walker day. But if you had to choose one, I think I prefer Charbonnet. A little Marvin Gaye and Chardonnay. Yeah, and I just think that the Seattle Seahawks win the game. Anything else that the confidence score has to say about this game? Cooper Kupp, Raheed Shaheed, Bijan. Yeah, nothing really stands out. These are all fine. JSN's receptions. I don't know about that because I do think they win the game. Basically, Charbonnet to get one reception. Yeah, a lot of options here. All right, let's keep moving on. Don't think we have to force it. And you guys want the touchdowns, right? We got to get to touchdowns. Am I right? What? What have I even? Oh my gosh. I know what that is. It may look like a house in front of turds, but it's not. That is a beautiful, beautiful gingerbread house that we have made. A beautiful gingerbread house. Oh, Twins dad. We're going to leave that up. That's very kind of you. Very, very kind of you, man. I receive that. I truly do. I receive that. I do not take that lightly. I'm not just saying that. I'm not just saying thank you. I receive that right in here, buddy. Thanks, Twins dad. You're a great guy too, Christian. I love talking to you and I appreciate you. And it's cool once we, once these people find, the stream and stuff and they hop in the Discord in the community when they're like, yeah, man, like I'm so glad to have met all these people that are in the thing. And then we're just around forever and we just get to share life, do life together, that kind of thing. We had people in the Discord this morning sharing photos. I got to get caught up, but because Saturday is my day, I take off usually from socials and there was photos and videos of people that are building man caves and stuff in their basement and people working on their garage. And I just love the community we have. It's not just sports betting, although it's definitely sports betting focused, but we just do life together. I got to leave that up for a minute and then I'm going back to this beauty. So it's like, I got to the end. I ran out of room. How was it? Not bad? 5 out of 10? 10 out of 10? I'm going to leave this. I'm going to go to this too. This is. There. I even did it again. 2 times. 2 times. Look at this. Look at this. What we got going here? What's going on here? Oh my gosh. All right. All right. We got to focus here. People need to win some money here, right? This is fun and games. It's all fun and games here, but Pittsburgh and the Ravens, 5.5 point spread in this one. Let's see here. Man, Baltimore, the Ravens, Lamar just doesn't look the same. Just does not look the same. Am I right? Oh, guys, do me a favor. New stream, new video, everything like that. I need the boost. I need to be hit the mic. I need to be propped up. All right. Do me a favor. Like the video, like the stream, subscribe to the stream, retweet it, comment. Appreciate you guys. That's what'll keep pumping it out so that other people, like some of the awesome new people we have in here, Timothy Anderson. So people like Timothy Anderson can find the videos, can find the stream, can find this awesome community. Does Mark Andrews score a touchdown today? Big new first contract, big contract here. Does he score the first touchdown today? What do we think? You know what? I think it's worth it. But wait, actually, before I put that in, let's see. Do we think he scores the first touchdown? Mark Andrews. Wow. Oh, okay. That's not bad. Yeah, that's fine. We'll do it right here. Okay. Mark Andrews' first touchdown. Got to do it. Got to have fun. Show me the money. You guys are the best. Man, I'm just getting showered with love today, and I receive all of it. Not one comment goes by without me receiving it, especially not these ones that are super sincere and really heartfelt. And I appreciate every single one. And I'm hoping, because I'm always trying to do my best for you guys, always trying to get you paid. For those that are just popping in here, I need a sip of my water. But this was our highway robbery last week where Parker Washington, we didn't get rebooted for the Parker Washington injury. Just for those that weren't paying attention last week, Parker Washington got injured in the second quarter, early in the second quarter, and we did not get the reboot. But it was still a great week because we had all these wins last week. We did really good last week. Last week was great. We did. We read. These are all last week. There's more too, by the way. Like we literally had a week. That was the Parker Washington one. What's this one? Oh, another one. Can you imagine? We would have cashed out ridiculous plays last week. Oh my gosh. I forgot about that one. I remembered this one because it's such a crazy number, but I've forgotten about the other ones. Golly. We not only have fun, but we definitely do some winning around here. This was Bucky, 2+ receptions and Bucky touchdown. Oh, I wonder if the 2+ receptions is in play this week. Do we just go back and run it back again one more time? Let's do it. That just made me think of that. Receiving, Bucky total receptions. What is it at? Is it 2+? Ah, they got wise to it. That's all right. We can do alt receptions for Bucky, 2+ and a touchdown. Here we go. Let's just run it back. Just run it back again. Not as good odds as we got last week. We took advantage of that. All right, what are we on here? Who are we on? Who are we on? Washington and Minnesota. It's fine. I'm sure there's some plays there. I just think there's better spots to attack. Yeah, we definitely had to play Andrews, though, after that big contract. Washington and Minnesota. Debo's longest reception. He was getting absolutely peppered last week. Peppered. Play it at 17.5. Don't play it at 18. Take the little bit of value here. Take the boost. Take the bump. Anywhere else? Probably not 16. No, 17.5 profit X. Yeah. No big. Whoops. Missed my click because I'm not looking. Yeah. All right. It's available, widely available at 17.5. So that's good. Do I have anything for this game? Not really. I think the Commanders win, actually. How about that? How about the Commanders win? What has Marcus Mariota done? Commanders win. Debo, maybe, right? Like something in there for Debo and Mariota. And Mariota's actually been playing pretty well. Mariota might be. What's going on here? Why's my. What's going on here, bro? Hold on. My phone's all jammed up. My phone's all jammed up. Maybe the app's jammed up. Wow, look at that. Huh. Let me see this. Hold on. Let me see if I can get this to close for a minute. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. I'm going to actually take a video. There we go. Well, that's annoying. Now it worked. No problem. That's super annoying. Okay. Never mind. No. This is me. My fingers are just broken. Wow, my fingers are just not working. Hold on. Time out. Okay, this is good. Oh, you know what? I think it's my internet. There, now we're back. I think it's my internet. Okay. Sorry about that. Ah, yes, that was super delayed. Okay, we're back. Marcus Mariota. Oh, yeah, it's delayed. You know what it is? It's the feed. You guys are a little bit behind me now. Normally it's like instantaneous. I got an idea. I'll just disconnect and reconnect. Uno momento here. Close this little app that I use. Never mind. Just close this app out. Okay, closed. End mirroring. Do 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 do. Here we go. All right, we back? We're back. Okay. Let's see if that helps it. Whiteboard, that. Let's go with green this time. Okay. Appreciate you guys. There we go. Now we're back. And now it's working. Okay. Marcus Mariota. What did I want to look at? Passing yards, maybe? 211.5. Oh, wait. Is he not playing? What's going on? Is Jaden Daniels back? No, he's not. No way. Oh, he's back. Oh, my gosh. Jaden Daniels is back. I missed that entirely. Oh. Well, then. Oh, okay. All right, what do we think, chat? We think Jaden Daniels rushes more after that injury or throws the ball? Because I do think there's always the psychological aspect. I do think there's always like the psychological aspect of a player getting hurt, coming back. Now, it wasn't lower body injury. It was his elbow, but it was a result of him running and then getting tackled onto it. I mean, was it his throwing arm or was it non-throwing? I think it was his non-throwing arm, right? But still, like that's gotta stick with you a little bit. So is he more hesitant to throw the ball or run? Probably not throw because otherwise you don't bring him back. You know what? You know what this does for me? This is what this does for me right here. Terry McLaurin then. I think Terry's just more back in play. They have that chemistry. I think Washington wins the game and Terry is back. So just do this. There. Terry, higher than 53.5. And Washington, bam, move on. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's definitely like the syncing through the computer that's was a little bit hinky there. We talked about, let's do Quinshawn. Wow, 33.5 point total. Guys, the other thing to do for this game is just this. Wait, where are the Browns? There it is. And just flip over to unders. And man, it's all jacked up. See if that goes. There we go. Okay. It is all just slow. Does not like this connection right now. Okay. Joey Sly kicking points. Interesting. Does he get more than 2 field goals and probably no touchdowns for Tennessee? Probably not, right? 9 points could be interesting. Quinshawn not to score a touchdown. Did anybody else hit the Troy Franklin not to score a touchdown last week with me? It was like a minus 155 or minus 160. And I know that that's not great playable odds for singles. But at the same time, like guys are more often to not score a touchdown. Oh my gosh, we should do a no touchdown parlay today. I'm blown away. Hold on. Stay, bear with me. I'm still here. Got my book. Got my book. Got a little notebook. I should keep this over here, actually. All right. We got to write that down. I'm going to start taking notes here. No TD parlay. A no touchdown parlay. That is how we're staying organized, man. We are more efficient than ever with this stand-up desk. All right, I'm back. I'm back. Oh, Derek. Derek, I hope you can see how bad of a streamer I was there because I literally didn't even look at what you said, but we're on the same wavelength. What am I thinking now? If you guessed a little more eggnog, you'd be correct. So take a look at some unders for this game. Yeah, I don't know about Cam Ward's under for passing. We've been all over these, but we didn't bet it last week against Jacksonville, and thank goodness we didn't. I don't know about that under. Let's do receiving unders, right? If it's going to be really bad weather, how about Cam Ward? Wow, he's been way over. But the confidence score likes the under for this, and I don't hate that either. How about we do that one? Let's go Cam Ward. Under 17.5 pass completions. You know what? I kind of want to do both, actually. I'm going to be honest. I kind of want to take Shador under too. But 17.5 is pretty low, isn't it? How about what about if footing's a problem? There it is. You know, I don't think you put the game in Shadur's hands if he doesn't need to here. How did I get out of this? Didn't I have them in there? Pass completions. What about, oh, come on. All right, well, now you guys know. Can't put it together, but all right, so I think there's some playable unders in here. Like these tackles and assists. I don't know if I'd go tackles and assists in this game because of the sloppiness, but like 11.5 receiving yards. Is Shador going to dump the ball down? How about this one? How about this, actually? My goodness. No. Where can we play it? DK. This is the play right here. This is the move. I'm gonna splurge a little on this one. This is the move. This is the move. Here we go. This longest rush under play is Mishka. We made it. Under 6.5 at plus odds. I'm leaning with the confidence score on this one. Under 6.5 longest rush. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, you can get 7.5 though on the score bet. So if you guys can get over there, get it at 7.5 if you can. I just don't have that open, so I'll take what I can get here. All right, let's rapid fire through these last games and let's start building out some touchdown parlays. Guys, do me a favor, smash it. Warren and Cook at 1.5 receptions on sleeper. Yeah, I don't hate that. That could be totally good. It could be a real good one. In this game, actually, that's I like Warren. I like that Warren call. I like that Warren call there. Miami and the Jets, Denver and the Raiders. Fine. Take Troy Franklin not to score a touchdown again. The Rams and the Cardinals. I think the Rams win. Jacoby Brissett's going to be throwing the whole game. You know what? What about Jacoby? I shouldn't actually breeze past that because I do think nope. It's got to be sky high, right? 38.5. Oh, 37.5. 37.5 right here. What can I say except you're welcome? Right here. Where? Oh, yeah. I'm locking that one right in there. Yep. Yes, that's easy for me. How's the delay? I got you guys. Jaden Daniels is playing. Yep, I screwed that up, but I'm caught up now. I'm heavy on the Browns saves. First drive punt. Ooh. Chris T, that is interesting. I like that. How about the Titans first drive punt? Can we do that? It's got to be juiced like crazy, right? First drive. Is it on here? Not bad. Not bad, not bad. There we go. How about that? Not bad, not bad. I'm with you on that one. I'll ride the Tennessee Titans, the punt on the first drive. Yes, please. And Shador, actually, though. Shador is a good one, too. I like that. I like both those. The Bears and the Packers. This is a big game. Let's take a look and see what we got here. Caleb Williams, 190. Bears and Packers. I think it's going to be a tough game. This is going to be a... What about the under in this game? Is that crazy to think about? Just the under overall for this game? Jordan Love, longest completion, has been money with Christian Watson back. Cole Kmet, DJ Moore, DeAndre Swift. Pass attempts. Could be interesting. That could be interesting right there. Pass attempts. Just Jordan Love higher than 28.5 pass attempts. That's interesting. Okay, let's see. Touchdowns? Touchdowns, right? Yeah, touchdowns time. All right. Where is the touchdown screen? Isn't there a screen where I can just bet touchdowns? How do I get there again? I can't remember. I thought it was like a sub menu bar right here. More NFL. There we go. All right. Oh, sure. Now this you don't open up. Devonta Achan. Or Devon Achan. Big dummy. Silly thing. Charbonnet. Wasn't Aaron Jones hurt? He's playing? Dang. I thought we were going to get no Aaron Jones, and then you could potentially get Jordan Mason. Oh, he's cleared to play. All right, well then, never mind. I don't think there's a lot I like in there. Yeah, yes, please. Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry. Don't worry. I know what I'm doing here. Jaylen Warren and Derrick Henry to score touchdowns. I won't put this in all of them, though. Oh, I'm going to sip. Let me get a little sip. Hopefully the delay is better now. Bad delay. Tua under 29.5 pass attempts. That could be interesting. That could be interesting. I love that. Your thing. If that's you in that coat, you're a true baller. Moana reference. Appreciate it. Appreciate somebody coming to my aid on that one. Yes. Could not help it, right? This is in my head. I had to say it. Appreciate you. I'm leaving that up for a minute as we build. You could do a true degenerate one with Mark Andrews here, but Quinny, man, Fannon's been scoring though too. Do we go James Cook and Josh Allen for this? And Jamar Chase? Golly. This will be a big one. Let's do this. This will be a nice one here. RJ Harvey, probably a good bet to get a touchdown here. And my goodness, it's hard not to go with Devontae Adams. Did I put him in here? And I don't really like anybody in this one. Kareem Hunt. How about that? Plus 132,000. Okay, that's the fun one. Okay, that's not like a thing. Trey McBride touchdown. Should I pull the trigger? Listen, we were on Trey McBride last week. He's got a tough matchup. And I think I saw the odds were like a plus 140. It's not great odds, okay? You have to remember there's two sides of a play, right? There's, is it a good play? Like, is it going to win? Ultimately, most important thing. But pre-placing the bet, we also have to look at the odds. And for a guy like him to be at a plus 140. It's tricky. It's very much borderline. I think they did a great job pricing it. You give me plus 180 or plus 200, no brainer. Absolutely. I just want to make sure I don't get locked out of any of these here. But they put it at a price that makes you think about it. So this is what I'll say. If you're risk adverse, don't play it, right? Also, don't play it at an amount of money you're not willing to lose, because touchdown bets, they're fickle, they're volatile. You have to know going in that you could lose them, right? This 132,000 that I just built out is probably not going to hit. But if we can almost cash out a plus 37,000, then let's have some fun. You're going to see I'm going to put like $1 or $2 on this to win $2,600. Yeah, let's do $3 then, not 23. Nope, not 33. There we go. Because if I lose this $3, I'm comfortable losing this $3, but I want to have some fun. So we're going to reuse some of these selections, but not all of them. I love the Allen play today. I think Allen's the way to go in that game. Love the Derrick Henry play today. Charbonnet is kind of up in the air. Love Jonathan Taylor. Quinshon's kind of up in the air. Devontae would be the guy to sell everybody on this, so I don't hate taking him out. So let's do this. This is at plus 17,000. Let's have some fun with this one, right? And let's take Adams out and let's take Hunt out. And let's start paring this thing down a little bit. I think this is a pretty good one right here. Plus 1,200 right here for Charbonnet, Jonathan Taylor, Derrick Henry, Josh Allen, Devon Achane. Whoops. Again, totally fine here. And let's stop with that one. Now, I still have a boost over there. Oh, I got to claim all my boosts over here. Can I go back to that? How did I go? Biscuits. What have I done? Okay. Guys that could get 2 touchdowns this week. Oh, scratch my ear. Achane could get 2. Let's do this, actually. Let's do 2 tutties at the end. We'll end with the 2 touchdowns at the end. I really do like Achane. I don't think you put him in everything, but let's follow the confidence score. Jonathan Taylor, Josh Jacobs, James Cook. Jonathan Taylor, Josh Jacobs. And I'm having fun. I might stream all day. I might just stay in here all day. I got Jacobs, James Cook, Devontae Adams. James Cook let me down last week. Devon Achane, and then Puka and Derrick Henry. I might skip Puka just because playing guys on the same team. And Derrick Henry. Yep. Boost that. That's a plus 1697. Those are the top confidence plays. Inevitably, somebody's probably going to fail us here, just so you know. But my favorites out of this, honestly, my favorites are like these guys right here. You know what? Start betting more on some of these now. Man, if JT doesn't score this week, I'm going to be bitter. Let's go back over here. And I want to do, here we go. Oh, we can build out a big one here. Man, I want to take one of these guys for 2+. But for the sake of this, I'm not going to take these guys for 2+. 2+ touchdown guys. Bucky. Man, do we just take Charbonnet for 2+? Derrick Henry for 2+. JT for 2+. Achane for 2+. Man, some of these guys are getting 2+. It's just a matter of, can we find out who they are? There's no way all these guys score 2+ today. Who? How about that? Plus 1,100. Oops. What just made a noise? Whoopsies. What am I doing here? What am I doing here? Keep my picks. JT and Bucky. Bonus? What do we got for a bonus here? There we go. $10 max wager. JT and Bucky. 2 tutties each. I gotta keep saying it. It's like locked in. That's it. I'm just gonna have to embrace it. Really value your advice. A Kelsey TD. That is tough. Houston is so tough. What makes you like the Kelsey TD, Tim? Tim? Darren Waller is back as well. Yeah, that's why he was the first one to go out of my 3 touchdown play was Achane. My favorite 2 are JT and Bucky. Just play JT and Bucky. I think those are my 2 favorite. But somebody else is getting 2 touchdowns. That's the thing. So it's like, who's that other person? There we go. Josh Allen and JT. I mean, it ain't surprising me. We're getting to the end of the year. These 2 touchdown guys. These 2 touchdown guys. Now we're just going to do straight up touchdowns. Let's start paring these things down again. How did I get there? It's in here. More NFL. Here we go. All right, touchdowns. Kyron, Jacobs, Allen. You know what? Maybe they struggle. I'm going to stay away from Q. I don't love falling in love with these guys. I don't love having the same guys in every single one I build out. So Chris Rodriguez Jr. scoring again. What about Terry? What about if let's build a little bit of a long shot one. Actually, you know what? What about Godwin scoring the touchdown today? I don't want him. I got to take JT out of some of these because I don't want him in all of them. Achane, Waller. Oof, I might just leave it at that. Kyron, Josh Jacobs, RJ Harvey, Josh Allen, JT, Mark Andrews, Terry McLaurin, Chris Godwin. $2 for that. That'd be fun. And let's reuse a couple. Let's take out JT and Harvey. 4 gets me 500. These are crazy. I don't hate this. Who's selling his chat? Favorite 3 receiving touchdown play. 5s, my guy. All right. Well, I guess you got to go Devontae, right? Like you just can't build it out with him, although he's going to miss some time and it's going to cost a lot of people a lot of money. So stay disciplined with him. But you got to go Devontae. I don't know how to say his name so quick. Debo. I like Chase. I really like Chase. I really like Jamar Chase. I'm just trying to see if there's anybody else I'd like more. Terry. I think Terry's right up there. Terry or actually Ertz. What about Ertz, guys? What about Ertz? There he is. We know Jaden Daniels loves finding him down in the red zone. What about Ertz? Trey McBride's up there. Justin Jefferson keeps jumping off the page at me. Why, though? Why? I don't know. But the confidence score actually likes him higher than I would have thought it does. Abuka, Pittman, man. I guess Jefferson? Thinking Jefferson, which is scary for a game with a 43.5 point over under. I got 2 from that game. Oh, I hate that. Well, I hate that. I got to be honest. I hate having 2 from this game. I'm going to take him out, and I'm going to take him out. I'm going to go with Ertz. Actually, how about the tight ends? What about a tight end play? Actually, you know what? It would be McBride. Maybe Tyler Warren. I might take him out of one. I want Mark Andrews. And let's take out Warren. There we go. Just a couple little spicy ones. But these are long shots, guys. Like, these are long shots. Some of these guys are going to be long shots. You know what you could do? Just do this, guys. Find the games with the highest over-under and take pieces of those games. Cincinnati and the Bills, okay? Somebody's going to be catching touchdowns. Even the Colts and the Jags. I know everybody's moving off of it with the weather. I know everybody's moving off it with the weather, but the Rams and the Cardinals, okay, that's Devontae Adams. The Bears and the Packers, you could look at Christian Watson again. So I guess those are three guys. Have I used up all my boosts? Highest scoring games, right? So what did we just say? So we said Colts and the Jags, man. I just don't know who catches that. Pittman? Would be Pittman this week, wouldn't it? That would be so tilting. Instead of Pierce. Well, everybody's on Pierce. Let's see if we want to avoid that. So you got the Bengals and the Bills. Okay, so let's just go and do Jamar Chase. Watson. Touchdowns are so volatile. I know we had a big week last week, but it's hard to expect that we can continue that week in and week out. Okay, and Devontae. There we go. 3 touchdowns from 3 wide receivers. Those would probably be 3 of my favorite at least. But, they're volatile. You're only getting $20 if all 3 of them score on a $3 bet. It's a plus 671, which is good. It's good, but it's not great. So I think let's see if that's too loud. I think we've got my favorite guys in there. I think we've got a good mix. I think if we do too much else, you're going to be looking at just being too spread out, really. Josh Allen to run the ball in this game, I think is interesting, especially if they can get some pressure on him. I'm just going to go game by game real quick. Just quick thoughts, final thoughts. The Bills probably win at home. They've got to keep winning here. Joe Burrow's back. But I think this is a lot closer than the 6-point spread. So you could even do the Bengals plus 6, maybe. Bengals plus 6, Josh Allen touchdown. Chase Brown to catch the ball out of the backfield a couple of times. What's Chase Brown here? Receptions. Chase Brown receptions. Like 3+ here. And Josh Allen rushing. 30+ rushing yards. There you go. Something like that. The Bengals plus 6 is going to be tight to me. But so there's a lot of ways we could attack, guys. We could build all day. Kelsey, Tim, he's just not jumping out at me as the Kelsey game, but I don't want to dissuade you. That's the thing. I don't want to dissuade you. The confidence score of 0.4 is not bad. We did build out that touchdown one and watch him be the one guy that does hit it out of all of them. Wouldn't surprise me, because that kind of stuff. Whoops, I want to go back. I want to just go straight down to that. Yeah, I probably could have absolutely put him in plus 190, plus 900 for the first touchdown. What about like him and Mark Andrews today to get touchdowns? Again, I'm not a Mark Andrews whisperer by any means, so this is probably going to come to bite me in the butt. Is Dalton Kincaid back for the Bills? Still up in the air? Oh, he's active as of 40 minutes ago. Okay. I mean, I don't think you're playing a guy like Pitts. You could maybe play Waller. Darren Waller, anytime touchdown. You got just 3 guys to score a touchdown. All right. McBride has a good game. McBride's been absolutely insane. Like, there's no debating that at all. McBride's been absolutely wild. His receptions and targets and everything have been insane. Jacoby Brissett's been good for him, for sure. 76.5 right now. Best line if you like that play. Under Aaron Rodgers, 0.5. Ooh, that's spicy. That is a spicy one. That is spicy. All you need him to fall forward, but he's hurt. Not a bad one. This is it. This is the, oops. This is the new stream here. There we go. Whoops. Easy, easy. Don't knock everything over. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this has been a ton of fun. I was looking forward to this stream all week, especially after the week we had last week. I love you guys. You know I appreciate you. Do me a favor, hit the like button if you didn't already. Retweet this, comment, all the things, especially after I close the stream down on YouTube. Please drop me some comments on the stream. That keeps pushing it out to people for the next 45 minutes, and it really helps me out. Appreciate you guys. I'm excited to stream. My plan is to go back live tonight just before the primetime game, at least build out some SGPs. Hopefully we have a big day. Remember, touchdowns are volatile. And if you're a member of PropsBot and you're not yet in the Discord, let me know. Reach out to me on any of these socials and I will hook you guys up. All right. Thanks for hanging out. Had a great time. We're going to be back tonight. And remember, videos every single night of the week right here on this channel. Have an awesome, blessed day.